Hello, my lovely Capricornians. Welcome to your yearly reading for 2021. Already that time goes quickly, doesn't it? I hope that 2020 will be well and truly in the background. I'm just creating your 12-card spread as I'm meditating on your yearly reading, and this is a general reading for you, Capricorn. It's a reading for Capricorn Sun, Rising and Moon sign. I use two decks in this reading, a 12-card spread, and then I use the second deck to get more information for you month by month. It speaks of the energies that you're working with in each month, so that you know when to move ahead with plans, when to slow down, so you understand the energies a little bit more. Cards are flying out everywhere for you here, my lovely Capricornians. This is a general reading. If you would like to book a private yearly reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. The yearly reading is only available up until the end of January. So if you would like to have a yearly projection for 2021, then make sure you book a reading because it does fill up quickly. So, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing my channel. I really appreciate that, and commenting. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll know when I'm posting new videos. Now, when I'm meditating, what I'm channeling through for you, my lovely Capricornians, is that I feel like there's change afoot here for you. There's change. It's a year of change. There's change coming. There's decisions to be made in veering a slight change of direction, a deviation of direction. It's like what they're showing me here is it's like this ship. You're this ship, and you have been going along quite happily, but you're just veering a little bit. To get back on course. If that makes sense to you. Let's see what information unfolds for you, but it's like I'm wanting to get you back on course. So it's a slight deviation. There's slight changes. There's little changes that you're making to your everyday life to get you back to where you need to be. Very interesting, my lovely Capricornians. Okay, so let's see what this has in store for you. Let's see what is there for you, my lovely Capricornians. So let's see what January has in store. You've got, in January, you've got the Palace of Swords. And to me, this is, the Palace of Swords is an air sign. It's about the mind. It's about new learning. It's about development of new skills. So come January, there's something that you are going to consider. You know, for some of you, maybe starting a new course, a new job where there's new learning and development of new skills. It's really about doing a lot of thinking as well. So you're going to be doing a lot of thinking and a lot of processing come January. So there's things that you need to think about. There's things that you need to process. There's things that you need to consider. So you're going to really be, come January, I want to say internalized. It's going to be really a lot of processing going on behind the scenes. So people may not realize, but you will be thinking, you will be processing, planning and considering your, I want to say next move. So with that planning, you know, you've got the Palace of Swords, you know, which is that planning sort of stage, that thinking about stage. What do I need to learn? What new skills do I need to develop? How can I best move forward with my life? So there's, you know, this is in January, but then it's crossed with the Ace of Wands. The aces are always about new beginnings, and the wands is about passion, it's about joy, it's about creativity, it's about enthusiasm, it's about putting that fire in your belly. So wow, you're really processing, you're really thinking about what really excites you. What puts that fire in your belly? What brings you joy? Because whatever brings you joy is your life's purpose. What changes are needing to be put in place? So you're really thinking about your new start. You're really thinking about how you want things to be different, how you are wanting, what changes you're wanting to bring in. What do you need to do to find something that makes you happy, that brings you satisfaction, that completes you, if you like, my lovely Capricornians. So there's a lot of thinking, but then there's a time of thinking in creating this new start, in creating this new beginning, in creating something that has growth for you, that nourishes you, that excites you, that is part of your life's journey, life's purpose. So January is going to be quite an intense month of thinking, processing, and discovering the self, discovering what's important to you, discovering what it is you want to do, discovering what footing you want to start 2021 on. So it's going to be a very, very meaningful month. I want to say that I feel like January is going to set you up for the rest of the year. So really take your time to work this out. I want to say, don't listen to the external chatter. Don't listen to outside people and what they're saying to you. Really follow what it is you're wanting. Follow what you want to do. Take your own advice. So you can listen to other people, but you don't have to take on board what they're saying. It's really up to you. Then comes February. Of course, you know, this is interesting because the new start for you in January, that's your birth month. Beginning of your birth year. So you're laying that foundation. Let's start this birth year off properly. Then you've got February and you've got the Six of Pentacles. So there's some sort of balance coming out here. There's a weighing out of assets and of finances. For some of you, is it a settlement that's coming, that's being weighed out, that's being balanced? Karmically, there's a balancing of the books, so that karmically what is yours will come to you. There's some sort of balancing going on here. So it's either karmically for some of you it's a settlement. For some of you it's a separation maybe, and you are working out the finances. Working out finances for a venture that you want to take. So it is about balancing of finances very much in February. It's a consideration of what your finances look like and a balancing out. You know, is this new start a new business? Working out money, working out how it can happen, what can come from it. Is there a settlement coming? Is there a division of assets and finances? Something that there's a lot to do with balancing out finances in February. And it's interesting because it's crossed with the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever balancing out of finances is happening in February, it's actually for you going to be a new start. So whatever venture you want to take on, if it's a new business or a new venture or a new product, it's going to actually be very successful for you. If you're dividing up assets, dividing up property, dividing up finances, it will be a new start for you, and there's a fairness about that division, and you will financially be fine. There's a financial new beginning coming up for you. So February is the start of a financial new beginning, whichever form it takes, whichever way it comes. But there's a lot to do with finances in February, and a lot of new beginnings that are going to come out of that financial review, which is really good. It's good for you, new start. March, you have the moon. So March, there's going to be this for you. The moon always deals with the subconscious. What is hidden from the everyday? What is hidden from people around you? What goes on deep inside you? Who are you? What are you processing? What are you thinking? It's about working with the shadow self. So you've got the dark wolf and the tan wolf, and the tan wolf is the conscious world, what you are projecting to the outside world. The dark wolf is your subconscious, what goes on in your inner world. Bringing that into alignment, looking at blocks. So whatever this new venture is that you're starting, whatever this new thing is that you're starting in March, you're going to review what's holding you back. What are your blocks? Why do you repeat cycles? What behaviors do you get into? What sort of people are you attracting? There's that real investigation of the deep dark secrets of what are the blocks. Let's work on those. So there's work on the shadow self, there's work on the self, there's work on the subconscious, and to make that shift. So there's a desire to make a shift. In March, you're going to really feel like you want to do inner work, you want to be on your own. There's a bit of withdrawal. So if you're feeling like that, that's fine. That is fine. Just do it and go with it, and see what comes up, what triggers. There'll be triggers around you in March that are going to trigger thought patterns, that are going to trigger cycles in your life that need to be reviewed and then released. That's going to have a really good outcome because you've got the Empress. And so you do this inner work and at the beginning of March, and then as March progresses, it brings you the joy, the abundance, the success, the nourishment, the nurturing that you are seeking. So it really has very, very good results. So March is a really good month for you because it's really about self-nurturing, but there's also growth and there's abundance. And life really starts to fall into place for you in March. How nice is that? Really starts to fall into place and starts to flourish. It starts to flourish. I like that. The Seven of Swords comes April. April. There's some deception there around you. Now, it can be self-deception. Are you being honest with yourself? Have you really investigated your inner workings in March? Is there honesty there? It could be somebody else not telling you the complete truth. There's some sort of deception. There's some sort of deception there. Someone not being completely honest with you. If you're signing anything, signing contracts, going into some sort of partnership, make sure you read the fine print, make sure you look at every aspect, make sure the contract is looked at by a professional, because it could be that someone's not being completely honest with you. It could be on a personal level too. Someone's not being completely honest with what they're saying to you. It could be self-deception. Are you being honest with yourself? Honest about what you want, what direction you want to move in, what you're prepared to compromise. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting that. What are you prepared to compromise here in April? Is there complete honesty and clarity there with yourself, or is somebody else got clarity with what they're saying? Whatever's going on here in April is going to lead to decisions that you're going to need to make. There's choices and decisions that come from that. And it's about collecting information, collecting data, being informed before making those decisions, and then you'll be able to make the right decision, the right choice. If it's self-deception, it's about really take the blindfold off and really look at yourself. That's one of the hardest things, to look at yourself and analyze yourself. And are you being honest with yourself? We become masters at deceiving ourselves. We can come up with all sorts of reasons and all sorts of excuses and, justify our behavior in all sorts of ways. So April's going to be a very interesting month for you. See what unfolds, but there's decisions that will come from what you discover in April. And then we come to May. In May, you're ready to take action. You're ready to go. In May, you're ready to go. You've come to your conclusions. You've made your decisions. You've made your choices. You've done all the work. And in May, you're so ready to forge ahead with your life purpose, with your creativity, with where you're going, with what puts fire in your belly. So it's a month where it's going to be hard for you to sit still. It's a month for action. You've made your decisions, you've made your choices. The knights always charge ahead with passion, with courage. It's in pursuit of your life's purpose. It's in pursuit of your creativity, your joy, what puts fire in your belly, what is your passion, where you want to be. So it's about things happening quickly. So in May, things are going to unfold for you very, very quickly. Once you've made those decisions in April, May is just going to really roll by. It's like, I want to say, you look back on May and think, oh, 2 cards fell out for May, and I'll give you those. it's like, you know, you look back on a month and go, well, where did that go? Where did that month go? That's what May's going to be like for you. Things are going to happen very, very quickly, very, very quickly. Anyone that gets in your way hasn't got a chance. Anyone that is competing with you hasn't got a chance. So if it's a new job you're going for, a new product you're launching, whatever it is you're doing, a house that you're buying, a move, it's anyone that's competing with you has not got a hope. You're going to be very successful, and that's through your confidence, and because you're on the right track, you're moving towards your life's purpose. And so anyone that's competing with you hasn't got a hope, because, you know, again too, you know, see, May is about wands. You've got wands, three cards, and they're all wands, and the Six of Wands is about success. So there is success about action that you're taking in May. So anything you want to do in May is going to be successful. So don't hold back. Don't hold back in May. Things are going to just fall into place for you in May. Work out beautifully. In June, you've got the Four of Wands. New opportunities. There's a lot of wands here for you. A lot of wands, which is a fire sign. And so it's about really putting that fire in your belly. There's opportunities, there's choices, there's new opportunities opening to you that are going to really change your life in some way. There's synchronicities that are going to be happening around you that are going to, for you to sort of take notice of. So be aware, take notice of what's going on around you, take notice of the synchronicities, take notice of the opportunities that are being presented to you, that are being given to you in June. It's going to be a very, very positive month. Oh, wow, a very positive month. There's nothing stopping you. There's nothing standing in your way. So I think May and June are going to be hugely positive. You've got two aces in the beginning of the year, and then you move to the May and June, and you've got Wands, which is passion, which is speed, which is things happening and falling into place quickly, and then you've got the World, which shows no barriers. The world is your oyster. What is it you want to do? Don't shy away from putting your plans into action by expecting the best in life. So if you want to sign anything, do anything, make any changes, make any moves, May and June are great months to do that in, because they're really going to support you in making those changes and bringing them through. Okay, we've got July. In July, you've got the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles, charging ahead. Your finances are falling into place. You're starting to see results in your finances, and so it's about moving forward and increasing those results. Moving forward and taking action to improve your finances. If there's cutting edge innovations that you're doing, a promotion you want to go for, a house purchase that you want to make, an investment property you want to buy, it's charge ahead and do that, because it's coupled with the Nine of Cups, and this is about safety, security, the wish card, your wishes come true. It's about really knowing what you want with clarity, so that you can then manifest that and bring it into your reality. And don't be afraid to charge ahead with ideas. Move forward with ideas again in July. So May, June, July, very, very good months for you. Very, very good months for you. Okay. Very good months, I think, to be moving ahead, to be moving forward. Okay, you've got the Five of Swords here. And the Five of Swords is about messages coming to you from, through your dreams, taking time out to rest. It's about really conserving your resources, I want to say, but I feel like this is messages coming to you, inspirational thought coming to you. Take notice of your dreams. I want to say to you, take notice of your dreams, document them. There's there's information that's coming through, there's communication being made that is going to be absolutely outstanding for you. Absolutely outstanding for you. You've got the sun. Wow, you've got the world, you've got the sun. There's nothing standing in your way here in August. It's about anything you want to do, just keep moving forward with it. You know, you've got the wish card in July, and in August you've got the sun, so there's nothing stopping you. Tremendously positive. Anything you want to put in place, anything you want to do, any changes you want to make, anything you want to do that honors you and celebrates you, go ahead and do it, because it's you're going to feel really positive in August. You're going to have this sense of real drive in August. Everything you do, there's going to be nothing standing in your way. There's going to be no blocks. Fantastic. In September, you are setting goals. So it doesn't matter how many goals you set in September, doesn't matter how many plans you make in September, doesn't matter what it is you want to achieve in September, it's all going to be very, very successful for you. So it's about setting plans, but keep them realistic too. So it's not about building castles in the air. It's about really setting realistic goals that you can achieve, that you want to achieve. Really positive. So there's going to be a lot of goal setting in September. There's going to be a lot of goal setting in September, which is fabulous. A lot of goal setting, a lot of plans, which comes from the positivity that's coming through from August. A lot of the positivity that's coming through from August for you. So there's going to be, you know, with those goal settings, there's going to be celebrations. There's going to be celebrations around you. So if you're celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, a wedding, a christening, a marriage, it can be yours, it can be someone you know, family member, but there's a celebration, there's a wedding, there's a cementing of a relationship. There is joy and celebration also that comes from September for you. So it's going to be a really positive month too for that, for celebration. It's even celebrating your success in the changes you've brought in next year, in 2021. I say next year because I'm doing it in 2020. So 2021. In 2021, there's celebrations of your successes, and by September, you're going to really be in a place of really celebrating, achieving, and that to me is the goals that you've set are achievable, and you will celebrate those. You will celebrate those goals, which I like. You've also got then in October the Ace of Wands. This is 3 aces in a year, so it's going to be a very, very good year for you. The Ace of Wands is about your life's purpose, your passion, again, your passion, fulfilling what you want to fulfill, what puts that fire in your belly. So there's this new start. So the goals that you set and they're so achievable leads to a turning point. October is going to be a turning point, another new start, another new beginning, another change that you're bringing into your life that is just, and it's going to happen very, very quickly. I want to say to you that I don't know, this is specific for some of you, but I feel like someone is going to approach you in October with an offer. You will be approached in October with an offer of some sort, and it's something that you will really consider because it will allow you to make the changes in your life that you are wanting to make. So with that, so every time there's a new change, there's a clearing. And so, yes, there is a new change, there is a new beginning, but with a new beginning, there's also the Tower. And the Tower is shedding off things that are no longer needed, shedding things that do not fit in this new existence, in this new you, releasing the past, releasing things that no longer serve you, releasing thought patterns, releasing behaviors, releasing attitudes to money, attitudes to success, toxic people. What are you clearing out? Possessions that you no longer need, passing them on to people that do need them. So there is this sort of cleaning out as well in October, this clearing to allow this new start to really, really be fruitful, really move forward with positivity. Absolutely fantastic. Then in November, You've got the star, and the star is, you know, wish upon a star. So in November, your wishes can come true. You know, what wishes, what desires do you have? Let's manifest them. Let's bring them in. We create our own reality. But the star also speaks of looking at things from different angles, looking at things from different perspectives. So whatever you're putting in place, it might be that you need to just take a breather, take a deep breath, step back from a situation and really look at it. Look at it from every angle. Look at it from a distance. Become the neutral observer. Really analyze what it is you're doing and how you're doing it and who you've got in your life and how you're moving forward. So it really is about looking at things from different perspectives. And that can be people, it can be situations, it can be business, it can be all sorts of things for you. Absolutely. But this change in perspective, you know, it's also coupled with a lot of work coming your way. So it could be a different attitude to work, a different attitude to money, a different attitude to your success, because there is success there. So you're creating an environment where it allows you to grow, it allows you to be successful. There is success around you, and in November you're going to be very, very busy. There's a lot of work there. You'll be burning the midnight oil. And for some of you, that's in studying, in self-improvement, in work, in orders, in overtime. It's going to be different for all of you, but there might need to be a change in perspective of how you view work and when you do work. And when work is there, you need to work for it. You need to work, which will improve your financial situation, which will bring more money in, which will bring more finances in for you. Then you've got December and you've got the King of Coins. So in December, you're going to be sitting pretty. You're going to be very grounded. You're going to be very earthed. There is an improvement in finances. And you're going to be very, very confident about moving forward. You're going to be very determined and very confident about what your thoughts are, what you want, and you expect that it will fall into place. You move into 2022 with great confidence, great strength, and great grounding, practicality. You've learned a lot, and it's about practicality. You know, the Pentacles is also your sign. Don't forget, you are grounded. You're grounded anyway, and so it's about feeling really secure. Kings also say, give orders. This is what I want. This is how I want it done, and they expect that will evolve, that will happen. They don't doubt it, and so it's about not doubting what it is you want to do, not doubting how you want to move forward, because you see there is an increase in finances coming. Money's coming in. Money's coming in for you. So you're seeing your cash flow increased, your money increased, your savings increased. So you end the year off on a really high note, which is fantastic. Wow. Now, I'm going to draw a card from the Dreamtime reading cards. These are my Australiana cards, which I love. And let's see how your year is summarized, my lovely Capricornians. I think it unfolds beautifully for you. Once you make your ideas and you define what it is you want. I hope you heard that, because I hadn't. Let's see what they have to say. Oh, 2 cards. I'll give you 2 cards. Let's see what it has to say. The sugar glider. The sugar glider. And the sugar glider is this little animal that leaps from branch to branch, from tree to tree, and just soars. They know that when they jump, they're going to reach the other side. And this is the message that's coming through for you. It's about courage. This is about courage. It's about courage, knowing that when you take that leap of faith, that you're going to get to where you're going, and you're going to be successful. So it's about, you see the gap, you see the fall, but you know that you'll leap from one situation to another, and you will survive it. You will get to the other side with courage in moving forward. So that is your word for 2021, to have courage. The next card that fell out is having strong foundations. So that's interesting, you know, take that leap of faith, but also build your new future with strong foundations. Give it a lot of thought and really work at from the ground up. Don't expect to have that instant success, but put in that hard work, put in the work day to day, every day, building strong foundations so that when you get to where you're going, you know that it's solid grounding. It's solid. It's solid for you, which is fantastic. Okay, then the angels of abundance. Let's see what they have to say, my lovely Capricornians. Oh, there we go. Deservingness. Deservingness. I love these cards. They're great, aren't they? They just really summarize the reading very, very well for you. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Now that came through so much for 2021. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are, and that success is right behind you. It's just there. Let's say it's in front of you, not behind you. It's there for you. So that's really very telling as well. So that summarizes your yearly reading absolutely beautifully. So I wish you many, many blessings, joy, and wonderful forward movement in 2021. If you would like to book a private yearly projection, then follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. It is only available till the end of January. So if you want that reading, then make sure you book the reading because they do fill up. Many blessings to you, my lovely Capricornians.